Jaina.
You asked for it.
Okay, we are not looking for spells at turn 2, we are looking for Mad Scientist. And Knife Juggler or Creepers of course not bad either, but we really want that 2-drop. Okay, not really getting it. Throwing the Freezing Trap is always a bit sad in the early game. Late game the Freezing Trap is sometimes more than fine, but in the early game you're really looking not for the Freezing Trap. So what is this mage playing? Mages and Warlock are really hard to guess what they are playing, so you really have to figure that out. Is he gonna hero power here? Okay, so what does that say? Then it's most likely a slower mage. I don't think a tempo mage will do this, because it's really expensive for a tempo mage to use their coin just for a hero power with the Flame Waker and discards they have. Oh, this is a Reno mage actually. Oh my god. We are facing a Reno Freeze mage. Yeah, that is a super problematic matchup, I think. I don't know how that matchup can ever be good for us. Yeah, I think because he used the coin, we should smork it maybe here already. At least with one abusive. Yeah, I don't think we make this trade. Even he has a really nice trade. I don't think we can avoid making that trade. Putting 3 damage into a 1-1. I use the hero power here over the abusive just to curve out a bit better. If he goes Acolyte this turn, I want to play abusive on my creeper and trade into.
I wonder.
We hunger for vengeance.
Yeah, I need to make this trade. I'm gonna leave it up. Setting up the Freezing Trap so I don't have to trade in the next minion. If he plays an Acolyte for. Ah, but we have such a spell heavy hand. Like, that's the last thing you want against a Reno Freeze Mage. We are looking for Shredders, for low tap, for high mains. Like, they have so insane value against Freeze Mage. Okay, well that's a good minion that we to ignore. Because then he's also not gonna get the secret out, but might not help him for the Reno. Like, it's just possible that he cannot play Reno at all now. Like, even if he has Reno, guys, and Freeze Mage still plays double barrier, they still play double ice block, they still play probably double scientist, so maybe a double arcane intellect, double frostball, double doomsayer.
I wonder.
So we can unleash for 2 damage, we can Glaive Zuga for 2 damage. Unleash is hard to get value of.
I wonder.
Unleashed, is it worth 2 damage against Freeze Mage? Might actually be. We put him at 11. Can also put him at 8, but nah. I think it's harder to get Unleashed. I think it's almost impossible to get Unleashed value in this matchup. So I just want to use my Unleash here for 2 damage. The Glaive Zuka is always fine to play. The Unleash is way harder. Yeah, a bit sad that he gets his secret now. Because that is just the most annoying part. Really looking for a high main or a low tap or even a shredder drop would help me so much.
I hope you like my invention.
Plays double Novik Engineer. Is it a standard Freeze Mage? No way a Reno Freeze Mage plays double Novik Engineer. No way. I really cannot see that. So we actually want him to proc the Freezing Trap here, because we want to get quick shot value. Okay. Ah, so bad. Pretty bad that he gets the barrier there. Yeah, we want to play the second Freezing Trap, so we give him more. We give him value. He will always make this attack here.
I hope you like my invention.
Plays a 4-man on Novik Engineer. Wow. Is he not overdrawing now? He's overdrawing 1. Nice. Cannot Alex yet. At 5 we put him at a perfect life. Barrier gone. Not a bad one. Not a bad one. We know if he plays a secret now that it is an ice block. And because he plays with Novik Engineer, I really cannot see it being a Reno deck. There is no reason you play double Novik Engineer in a Reno. It's an okay card, it's like a loot order, it's not much weaker. But you don't want to play 2 offs of the suboptimal cards. So no way. Wow, 2 mana ping here, still super expensive. Well, we have lethal on board here, so it looks like he has no ice block here. So we actually kind of steal the win, in my opinion, by we played it really fine by trying to get as much value out of all the cards. We drew super poorly by getting all the freezing traps and unleash the hounds. Like what we are looking for in this matchup is way more the minions, but it actually played off that it was just enough to take the win there. A really bad card. Okay, we got a rematch, so we know what we are facing. Freeze mage. Definitely keep low tap here. Definitely keep low tap. Yeah, I cannot get away by keeping. I cannot get away by keeping the animal companion. I think if I also keep low tap already. I think we can consider coining out Mad Scientist here. We know he plays no big engineers. Has no ping value. The strong part about coining out Mad Scientist is he cannot ping it away. If he wants either play Lepronome or Abusive or both, he can just ping away one for free and we don't get the Abusive value at all. If he goes for Frostbolt here, we still have the double 1-drop to follow it on.
The end is coming!
So yeah, we just attack face and really early Doomsayer, man. I don't mind it too much. Like he wants to play it to get out of the to not give us any tempo, but using it at turn 2, I don't mind it too much. Also get the freezing trap out so we cannot draw that anymore. Might just play double 1-drop for a bit more pressure on board. I want to play Shredder anyways next turn. Just for 2 minions. I think that if 1 minion already deals 2 damage, we are even. But I see potential that it might deal 4 damage or something.
I wonder.
Okay, might be. And you see, like now the minion that we played extra is at least gonna deal 2 damage. So we are already even, but there is a lot of potential that it's gonna deal some damage next turn too. So I really like that we played Abusive over Hero Power last turn. Like the curve that we have is also a bit more obvious here. Not sure if I play low tap at all next turn. Low tap is always strong, so we have a decent board, so we can consider it. It just depends on what he's gonna do here. You want to play in low tap and you still have a board left. Okay, this looks like a more than fine low tap for me. Because with low tap we guarantee next turn 11 damage. It's actually really strong. Yeah, low tap guarantees here just because we know he's cannot play Blizzard, cannot play Frost Nova. It just guarantees the damage that we have on board. What is 11? And 11 damage from board against the Freeze Mage is quite a lot. Especially knowing he played now already double barrier.
The end is coming! I'll show them.
I might trade that one away.
Show them all!
Trades are not too bad, so don't want to give this board up for free. Yeah, we just trade that one away. The board is too strong to give up. Having this freezing trap out, like Mad Scientist is probably the best minion we can get freezing trap value off. It's hard to get freezing trap value against Mage, so I really don't mind to get it on this Mad Scientist. And also we have the bow up, and we want to get another bow charge, so this is really nice. Yeah, let's play around Cone of Cold here. Bit of a dead hand here now, so this is really the board that has to carry us. But it's quite a lot, right? Played already double Doomsayer, so I will never be scared of Doomsayers. So the thing what Frost Nova is gonna do is just stalling. The thing is that he cannot go Alex my face yet next turn, because he doesn't have the ice block up. That's the biggest problem for him.
To do what to do.
Wow, it's already forced Icelands there. No Nova. Can ping the Shredder here. Can also ping a 1-1, but Shredder shall be better ping. Oh wow. So even he goes for the value game. And to be honest, I don't think he wins the value game. Because the high main is like really increasing it for us. Getting pretty decent on leash value. Also gonna attack here with the Arcane Golem. There's no big benefit of for him to have 9 or 10 mana. We know he doesn't have an ice block anymore, ice barriers anymore, so it makes no sense to attack here with the weapon. So yeah, we are getting really close here now. Freezings are at this moment already, like just playing in Frost Nova might already be super tricky for him. He is really on the clock now, and if he doesn't get his ice block on, like he really needs an ice block Frost Nova turn to at least stay in the game. The cool thing is that once he plays the ice block, we just gonna trade into Mad Scientist, so he cannot get the double ice block. And as long as he doesn't play the ice block, there is no need to trade into Mad Scientist. We have the freezing trap out, we feel totally fine here in this spot.
To do. What to do.
Like this matchup is just about, like he tried to outvalue us, but once we draw low tap and high main, there is really no point that he can outvalue us. Wow. He played already 1 Frostbolt Icelands on minions last turn. Not really consistent with his game plan. I mean, he like last turn he played 7 damage on minions, so what we're gonna do is we trade the Mad Scientist now. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work for him. I mean, he doesn't have any fireball, Frostbolts, any Ice Lances left. He used Frostbolt Icelands on minions, and now he goes face with them. So there's no way that he has to burn. And by just trading the Mad Scientist in, we secure that he cannot get in second. Ice block. So we have all the. So he doesn't gain an extra turn.
Rexa versus
Okay, play against Warrior.
Victory or death.
Animal Companion is one of the MVP cards against Warrior. Or can be one. I will keep the Leper Gnome. Really not a big fan of the 1-drops against Warrior at all. But you just cannot mulligan away. Like, they can abuse it pretty hard. Coin, Cruel Taskmaster. Coin, Armorsmith already covers it. But we will see. And there is just no way that we can, like, this is just one of the weaker matchups for us. The cards that gonna win us the matchup is High Main. I, for example, will keep High Main in my starting hand against Warrior. Like, don't mulligan your High Mains against Warrior away. I would really not do it. You really need to have a really bad hand to mulligan the High Mains away against Warrior. It's like the slowest matchup, and Warrior just has no good way of dealing with High Mains. So it's really valuable. Okay, has no weapon here. Pretty nice for us because we start already the game by sneaking some damage in. Animal Companion, pretty nice here. Leok, not the best one probably, but because we have 2 minions on board, push is quite nice. Execute there. It's okay. It's a pretty expensive revenge in my opinion. Just gonna play the curve here. We are missing the Shredder here. Shredder will be really nice. We really try to value the cards now. We have some burn in the hand, so if we really don't draw any Shredder, low tap or high main, we might go for the burn plan. Okay, we gotta kill this Belcher. It's way too early, especially with this draw. Super good draw for us. Yeah, we can just kill this one with the bow left. Even put him in lower on lives. I mean, it's still a big push. He will make a defensive play now for sure, because he's pretty under pressure. And we, with the high main, like this is actually really nice how this game goes against Warrior. We have the early start. He doesn't have the best answers. He has answers, but not the best ones. He takes quite a lot of damage and we can follow it up by high main, what will be insanely painful for him. Okay, that's fine. Goes already for a big armor plan. And now we just drop the high main, and once the high main arrives, it's a really... then the warrior really has to change game plan. The game plan that the warrior can go for against Hunter is by just not taking too much damage. But an high main is just so problematic for them to deal with that it is also getting a value game now. You see, it's pretty expensive, using 3 mana. And we have 4, 8, 11, 13 damage, so we are 1 off. But how can he deal with this board, man? Yeah, we'll just play the Arcane Golem here. I don't think that he can do much more with 8 mana. If it will curve out in his 9 mana turn, where the option is for Alex, now I will still do it because we have lethal on board. Brawl is not that painful, because it doesn't matter which minion survive, he has to kill it. Otherwise we have lethal. We just have lethal on board if he doesn't kill this minion. Like if it was a 1 attack minion, we had exactly 6 damage, so it didn't matter which minion survived, we will have lethal there. So you see how important the high main was there. We had a nice start, but did already a lot of work, but high main also carried pretty hard. There we go, guys, top 200! Boss side Hunter is bad now in this meta.